Greetings and welcome to newszimbabwe.com news. I am Makanaka Masenyama. Stories making the headlines. MDC Vice President Morgen Komichi convicted and jailed. Tsvangirai helped form Forum Party of Zimbabwe, says Monzora. Beating Ube fate still to be decided. In business, NRZ to boost revenue through launching new routes. And in sports, Castle Lager launches bigger Castle Africa 5 aside tournament. Now the news in greater detail. MDC Vice President Morgen Komichi has been convicted for violating the Electoral Act after he allegedly gate-crashed the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission's command center podium during the announcement of the July 30, 2018 presidential results. The opposition senator announced the party would reject the outcome, arguing the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission had colluded with ZANU-PF to deny his party candidate Nelson Chamisa victory. Harare Magistrate Ruramai Chitumbura, after a full trial in which Komichi was being charged with violating the country's electoral laws, found the MDC vice president guilty. The opposition senator denied allegations leveled against him, arguing he did not commit a crime since he went onto the podium during a break. In the unsolicited outburst, Komichi declared the results had been manipulated. During the trial, Komichi insisted MDC President Nelson Chamisa's votes were stolen and accused ZEC chairperson Priscilla Chigumba of being a liar. The former Deputy Minister of Public Construction was caged 5 months, of which 3 months were wholly suspended on conditions of good behavior. For the remaining 2 months, he was ordered to pay $200 fine or risk going to jail. Former Prime Minister and founding MDC leader Morgen Tsvangirai helped form the Forum Party of Zimbabwe, then led by ex-Chief Justice Enoch Dumbuchena. This was revealed by MDC Secretary General Douglas Monzora when he appeared on Newzim TV in an interview Friday.
Morgen Tsvangirai was part of the formation of the Forum Party of Zimbabwe. He was a member of the Forum for Democratic Reform Trust, which then united with the Open Forum in Bulawayo to come together as the Forum Party.
Tsvangirai later went on to front the formation of MDC in 1999 and led it until he died last year. Former MDC Secretary Generals Tendai Biti and Welshman Ngube, who have to wait a bit longer to know whether they will be able to contest for position at the party's upcoming Congress set for May. This was revealed by Party Secretary General Douglas Monzora in an interview with Newzim TV on Friday.
For them to be eligible, there has to be a special dispensation for them because the constitution of the party, together with the constitution of the party, was written before the MDC alliance. It was written before they came back into the party. So the template seeks to make them eligible. The template says for you to qualify for election in the branch, ward, and district, you must have served in the party for a minimum period of 2 years. After that, the province, as well as the national election, it must be 5 years. This is 5 years of continuous service in the party.
Monzora said the MDC leadership will seek a Congress condonation in order to provide a special dispensation that will allow Biti, Ngube, and others to contest. This is contrary to party spokesperson Jacob Mafuma's claims that leaders of political parties joining the MDC would have their history automatically considered in order to meet the requirements of the Congress template. The MDC template requires one to have served the party for 2 years in respect of lower structures and 5 years for provincial and national positions. In the courts, Harare Regional Magistrate Hosea Mujaya has ordered the forfeiture of former Cabinet Minister Xavier Kasukure's Nyanga holiday home worth $250,000. This comes after he failed to return to court for trial. Prosecutors argue the move is meant to compel the ex-minister to return home and face trial. Kasukuwere went out after being granted leave to seek medical attention in neighboring South Africa. Kasukuwere's absence prompted the state to push for forfeiture amid suspicions that the former minister is faking illness while his trial stalls. Prosecuting Tsvangirai Macharaga suggested that Kasukuwere should be given 90 days ultimatum to turn up in court or have his home disposed. In business, National Railways of Zimbabwe press officer Nyasha Maravanyika has revealed that the railway operator will soon launch new travel routes in a development aimed at generating revenue for the state-owned parastatal. Briefing guests at the Zimbabwe Infrastructure Summit this week, Maravanyika said new trade routes will improve on efficiency and revenue generation. These routes include Kafu route, which will easily connect the country to Zambia, and the Mutoko link will connect with Mozambique, thereby improving inter-regional trade in the Southern African region. The NRZ spokesperson said the move was aimed at revamping the entity's infrastructure, which is almost a century old. Currently, the railway operating company has only 5 passenger trains serving the whole country. We shall be taking a short break. We will be back soon.
Many people have been asking me how did I manage it, because they could see that everything was there, everything was just happening, things were being paid. So I've told people that it was through Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan. So I would advise everyone to join this Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan. Their policy is good because it took all the weight off my shoulders.
In sports, Delta Beverages, through its Castle Lager brand, launched its second edition of the Africa 5-a-side tournament on Thursday. The 5-a-side football tournament, which was won by Deribot last year, is for amateur players. After last year's success in Zambia, it has been extended to include women teams and 3 other countries to add to the initial 6: South Africa, Swaziland, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Tanzania, and Lesotho. Nigeria, Ghana, and Uganda will also be part of this year's finals to be held in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. This was revealed by marketing executive Ibimai Muzorewa at the launch attended by Zimbabwean brand ambassador Tinashe Nongomasha and former Young Warriors captain David Sengo. To end this news bulletin, here's a recap of headlines once more. MDC Vice President Morgen Komichi convicted and jailed. Tsvangirai helped form Forum Party of Zimbabwe, says Monzora. And in business, NRZ to boost revenue through launching new routes. In sports, Castle Lager launches bigger Castle Africa 5-a-side tournament. Reporting for newszimbabwe.com, I am Makanaka Masinyama. For this and more stories, do visit our website www.newszimbabwe.com and our YouTube channel, News TV.